That was an embarrassing loss. I think you're looking at a team that just isn't that good. It'll have its moments. It'll usually win against teams that aren't good at all, and will just struggle. They've struggled all year when the chips are down. Um, a lot of shooting themselves in the foot with penalties, um, drops. Um, they're just a team that's not together, um, and doesn't come up big and doesn't play inspired football. I'll start early. I was made notes, I think, through about two-thirds of the game, maybe. But Fluker got beat early, twice off the edge, quickly. Um, so I'm not sure how you look at a guy like that all week and get him out there. And they did yank him. I saw him in the game later. I'm just not sure of how that worked, why he was yanked. I assumed it was performance, but early there wasn't any pass rush. Did feel like in that first defensive drive they were getting a bit scattered and just figuring things out. Um, the second offensive drive, um, Marquise needed to catch that football. He had a drop there. I thought you saw J.K. Dobbins on his first carry had great burst, great balance. Um, hmm. Not a good throw to the back of the end zone, or putting the ball up high, or putting enough on it early on that drive by Lamar. I think he could have hit uh, Andrews in the back of the end zone, or put that ball up high, or put more on it, and as a result, we get 3 points, I think, on that drive. Yeah, Fluker was yanked after that drive. Uh, second defensive drive, Malik Harrison had a great play, getting off a block and picking up the screen. The blitz by Queen, really nicely timed. I think that's where he's best right now. He had some good plays early in the game, a costly one late. Uh, Nice play by Bowser on that drop. Again, the offense only converted a field goal there. Uh, Ravens' third drive, J.K., very quick feet, very good inside running. I think at this point we had seen the last of Ingram. Whether he gets back on the field in any sort of substantial snap count, I don't know. I thought this early they had a chance. It was a third down call, but there was a lot of cushion to Dez. He might have got that football out. I did write that down and just fired it to him on that one-on-one coverage. Yeah, it's third down there, but he might have been able to uh, run after catch. Let's see. Third drive on defense. Note that Justice Hill is just killing it on special teams. Now, to this point, right around here, you see the Ravens defense and teams being the hitters, being the aggressors, really I thought, taking it to the Titans physically. First and 10, big hit by Malik. Um, at this point, you started to see, this is the third drive defensively, you started to see, um, what's his name, Yannick, show up. There was a play right before the ball snapped where he widens, and that caused some confusion in the Tennessee pass protection on the right side. McPhee was given a lane, forced to throw that was just off. Uh, let's see, fourth drive. I thought, let's see, I wrote down Lamar kept Marquise waiting. Well, I'm not sure what I meant by that. There was a throw in the end zone. Um, Looked like he had a shot at Marquise deep, and the ball was broken up by the defender. Lamar followed that with a great throw to Mark across the middle. Um, so some good stuff, some bad stuff, not so good stuff by the quarterback. I like Ricard's yards after catch here. I like how they used Ricard, and I thought he played physical all day. Thought that was a nice design. Um, let's see. Defense, fifth drive. Nice kind of shoot into the backfield. It looked like the running back for the Titans had some room to get outside, and Queen shot a hole and did a shoestring tackle, or at least kept him from getting outside there. I thought that was a nice play. Let's see. Yannick off the edge really started showing up here. Really started showing up here. This is a disappointing, to me, very disappointing call by the referees when they called a roughing the quarterback call on Purnell. That was a clean hit, and it really bothered me for whatever reason to hear the two commentators going on as if that was a foregone conclusion. That bothered me. I can't explain exactly why. I'm not sure they're watching the game all that closely. That was a horrible call. Yannick continued to impact there. There was a play. Let's see. It looks like towards the end. No, this is the first half, second half. Excuse me. There was a play where it looks like Lamar should have given the ball to J.K. on outside zone. I think he just made a poor read. I got to go back and watch a lot of this stuff. These are just notes I'm writing down. Looks like the quick game outside to Dez Bryant and the running game were both working. I thought the play call, I missed the touchdown to Mark. That was a really good play calling towards that and a really good throw by Lamar. When the interception happened, I have no idea who I would put that on. I don't think you put that out there if you don't think your receiver's got a step. At that point, the quick game was working. You're driving the ball. I forget how much we're up, but we're up. The momentum's in our favor. That seemed to turn everything. D-line started allowing yardage at that point, or excuse me, the defense did. I thought the defensive line played great all day, and if not for the Patrick Queen overrunning or underrunning his gap, man, they were really containing the back, and I think that was a 30-yard run that he gave up, but he just, wasn't blocked out of the gap, just wasn't in his gap, and really Henry didn't play well at all. That's, we bottled him up all day except for that run, and he ran through a gap untouched there. So the end of the game was really demoralizing, and you got to wonder what's going on. Why this team can't seem to put something together in crunch time. Yeah, and you just had a feeling. We were not. You wanted that coin toss because you knew we weren't going to stop them on defense, and then to go 3 and out, just really not. It's just execution. I don't know if people are going to call play calling on it, but embarrassing tackling on that TD drive. Embarrassing. Yeah, Queen gave up a big play. I thought the quarterback for Tennessee played very well in the second half. Twice I noticed on offense, Lamar Jackson was not effective at sort of maximizing his yardage on the outside. He then was, he then really turned upfield on a play after I made that note at about 8:20 in the fourth quarter. The spot on that I thought was not just the spot. I thought the initial spot was terrible. I thought that was a first down conversion. Then Andrews jumps. Just again, an example of this team shooting itself in the foot. And I think Andrews had a shot at catching that ball across the middle on 3rd and 6 after that. And I don't know. The ball wasn't perfect, but he's a guy that's going to get paid in a year or so, or want to get paid. We need him to be absolutely great, absolutely great. And I don't think you classify that as a drop. I'm sure of that, but I think he's got an opportunity to make that play there, especially after he jumps on 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches. I thought the refereeing was terrible in those two instances. Terrible. That roughing the passer thing on Purnell was just brutal, man. Brutal. I don't get that one little bit. And then that spot on 3rd and 1. So some good moments, but overall, you start losing these games consistently. You start not being able to put points up consistently. It's looking like this team isn't all that great. I don't think Tennessee's a great team, or they're good. I don't think they're very good even. Very winnable game, and this team just doesn't know how to close, doesn't know how to finish.